In the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? It is your boy West Coast, and we are live with with HTM Sports. What's up with you, my boy?
Oh, cooler, man. Hey, it's time, man. It's playoff week.
Yes,
It's
sir.
playoff week, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
you know it's up.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's only up from here, man. So, yo, man, it's your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. Here to bring you guys your Tuesday night content of some Cowboys, everything. And that's Cowboys Uncut, bringing it to you the only way that West Coast knows how to, and that's live and direct, man. So, yo, let's go ahead and get it, man. So, yo, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. You guys must first thing you must do is you must hit that share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Go to the bottom of your screen, and I need you to hit that share button no matter where you're watching at. Hit that share button. Hit it aggressively. Hit it aggressively. You feel me? Hit it aggressively. You feel me? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see everybody. I see everybody. Let me make sure we up. Are we up on let me make sure we up on are we up on Facebook right now?
I don't know, but I do see we up on YouTube. Jeffrey Lombardazzi, I appreciate you for tapping in with me over here at HTN Sports. I appreciate the love and support, man.
Yes, sir. Let me there we go. All right, we should be up on okay, there we go. We should be up on our Facebook coming up right now. All right, what's up, Lambadozi? Appreciate you, my boy, always showing love everywhere where he shows love. All right, we should be live on Facebook now. We should be live on the books. On the books, on the books. Who we got live on YouTube? Let me see what we got up on YouTube right now. While Facebook slides in here. So what's up? Hey Jeff, I see you over there too. My boy Jeff, he must got two phones. The way he be doing this.
He got about three.
He got to. He got to. Let me find out you two phone gang like West Coast and Henny, man. Let me find out, my boy. Out there doing some serious content. Yes, sir. We are up on Facebook. Let's go. Let's go. You are live. Love seeing that. Gotta love seeing that. All right, boom.
Michael Wilson, appreciate you for tapping in with the skin folk. We making it, man. You know, we're gonna get into this Cowboy content.
Yes, sir. Hey, Matt Smith, what's up with you? Cheryl Ario, what's up with you? Joseph Mack. Hey, you guys don't forget, hey, this is the last show to win the Dallas Cowboys Micah Parsons jersey. This is the last show to win the Dallas Cowboys Micah Parsons jersey. So make sure you guys hit that share button, and then also make sure you guys hit that star button, because the top star giver for today is going home with a wearable white Micah Parsons jersey, man. So it's my way of saying I appreciate you guys for all you guys do. You feel me? So go ahead and hit that share button, and if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that star button as well too. I'm gonna do what I always do, and that is go through here and say what's up to everybody that's saying what's up to me, and then we gonna get straight into the content. Hey, you know what? HTM, go ahead. I think you got a couple people that are watching on your page, right?
Yeah, that's what I was shouting out.
All right, go. You shouted them out already.
Yeah, you know, there's more people watching, but you know, Jeff and Michael are the ones that comment. I can't see who's watching unless they comment.
All right. Oh, well, shoot. Hey, man, we want to show you some love, right? So the only way that these Facebooks and these algorithms allow us to do that is if you guys hit that share button, that you guys also say something in the comment box, because when you do that, that's how it's going to put the content all over the world, all right? So I'm about to go through here. I'm going to say your name. As I say your name, I need you guys to hit that star button or hit that share button. And we're sitting currently at 2 shares, so we know that ain't good, man. So let's get to it. Let's get after it real quick. All right, so let's go. All right, so Russell Dyer, what's up with you, my boy Russell? Appreciate you for tapping in. Make sure you hit that share button, my boy Russ. We also got Brandon Tucker. What's up, Brandon Tucker? Appreciate you, my boy B Tuck. What's up with you, Troy Anderson? Appreciate you, my guy, for the 200 stars. Real ass Cowboy fan right there. Appreciate you, sir. Larry Bronner. What's up, Larry? You ready to get after it, my boy? Hey, Larry, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that share button, my boy? Can you hit that star button for me? Miss Brandy Goots. What's up, Miss Brandy? Appreciate you. Appreciate you for sliding in. Appreciate you. HTM, you got to update your thumbnail, my guy.
I got you, Ken Folk.
Let's see. What else we got? Who else we got up in here? We got Joseph the Mac. What's up, boy? I see you, man. Come from a long lineage of Macs. You feel me? Long lineage of Macs. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, sir. Auntie Cheryl, what's up with you? Appreciate you. We got OG. We got the Crimson Cowboy, Mr. Sherman Williams. Sherman called me the other night, man. That was a hell of a call, too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. We got Miss Adana Mama. Hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? How the girls doing? I heard that. What's up with you? Appreciate you. Reginald. I'm sorry. It's OG. I'll slap myself. You ain't even got to tell me. Reginald, what's up with you, sir? Appreciate you, sir, for sliding in the back door. I got Pril, Pril. That's how she spell it. Pril. What's up with you? She just sent the boy the 100 band. Appreciate you, auntie. Actually, I'm going to have to take that back. I might have to call you sis because you don't look like you old enough to be my auntie. I have to call you Lil Sis to be exact. Juan, what's up, boy? Real ass Cowboy fan right there, boy. Appreciate you, Juan, all day from Arizona. Hey, Juan, we going to be in Arizona. Cowboys is going to be in Arizona next year. We're coming to Arizona. So, Juan, get the ready, man. Get the grill ready, man. Get the carne asadas. You know what I'm saying? The buche. Get it all ready. You feel me? Get it all ready because Cowboys are coming to Arizona next year. Actually, the Cowboys going to be on the West Coast 3 times next year because we're going to play the Cardinals. We're going to play the Chargers. The Chargers. Oh, my Lord.
I said the Chargers.
You know you are definitely irrelevant. Nico, what's up, boy? Sliding in with the 1,000 band. You know you are irrelevant as a football team if a blogger is the Chargers. Oh, Lord. Listen, how about this? Get your own stadium, and I promise you I'll never mess your name up.
Indeed. Gary Murphy, I appreciate you for tapping in with us over here on YouTube.
That crazy-ass Gary over there on YouTube. Oh, crazy-ass Gary. What the hell up? What's up with you, Gary? Oh, crazy-ass Gary. What's up with you, boy? Who else we got? We got Pril. Hey, Larry just hit the boy with 500. Appreciate you. We got BB in the building. What up with you, boy? Appreciate you, sir. Hundo. Hey, man, real quick, before we even get into this show, I need to know, Monday night, we're going to be on every TV in America, but I'm going to tell you this right now. If you've been watching Cowboy content with West Coast, don't break the cycle by not watching this game with your boy West Coast. Drew going to be there. What's up with you, Critchman? Appreciate you, boy. Drew going to be there. Henny going to be there. The whole fam bam going to be there. Hey. Monday night is going down right here on West Coast Cowboy and HTM Sports. Let's get it. David Fusen, appreciate you, my boy, sliding in. Drew Kirksman, appreciate you. Miss Brandy, thank you for the 100 band. Appreciate you. I got my boy Cal. What's up with you, boy? I see you, man. Larry, what's up with you, man? I see you, man. Pril, appreciate you with the 100 band. Hey, real quick, man, you see these hats we got on our head that say run the damn ball, man. If you want to get your own run the damn ball, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. They are only $25. Only $25. $25. You can send that $25 2 different ways. You can either send it on YouTube by Super Chats. You know what I'm saying? Send the Super Chat and I got you. Or you can do it on Facebook. You send 2,500 stars, and then I got you. And send me your address, and I'm going to shoot you a hat out. I got Nipsey blue. I got white. I got the gray. You know what I'm saying? I got the black. You feel me? I got the black. I got the new camo joints. Get your run the damn ball hat today. $25. Let's get it. All right, man, let's get it. Hey, so we done ran through the whole monologue. We done went through the whole monologue of everything that needs to be talked about, man. I'm ready to get to some good goddamn content. What about you, Henny?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes,
pretty
sir.
much, but.
Pretty much. All right, so let's hit them with the first one, man. Let's hit them. We like to go through the news of the day. Let's go through the news of the day. So what's the news of the day? What's up, Drew? He said, let's talk about Bland in short amount of time that he's played in his 5 picks. Hey, you know what? I'm going to stop the show, and we're going to do that for Drew. Why? Because Drew is blowing up the stars right now. Drew wants to talk about DaRon Bland. So here goes your 2 minutes of DaRon Bland brought to you by my boy Drew Kirchman. All right, if you want to sponsor a subject, all you got to do is hit the stars like Drew or hit that super chat like Drew. All right, so you're going to get an answer from me, and you're going to get one from Henny from HTM Sport. My thoughts on Bland is I am very, very not surprised because the young man was balling at training camp. One thing I do love the fact is that we have Dan Quinn because if he would have been a guy on the offense, he would have been balling and you would have still not played. You want to know why? Kevontae Turpin. I don't know Tony Pollard. You know what I'm saying? The number one thing I love about DaRon Bland is that he plays defense. You know how they say, hey, a win is a win. A win is a win. My number one thing that I say about DaRon Bland is that he's on defense. Because if this would have happened to a young wide receiver, I don't know, maybe Jalen Toter, I don't know, we would have never still seen him. So I think that is the most impressive thing that I can say about DaRon Bland. Outside of the fact that the kid is a natural slot, he reminds me of Chris Harris that currently plays for the Los Angeles Chargers. I almost said their name wrong again. For the Los Angeles Chargers, he reminds me of him. They call him Strap because that's his little thing he does when he locks you down. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Everything about, a slot cornerback has to be a guy that comes from the trenches, has to fight his way. Why? Because you're going to be fighting on every play. So his play matches the position. That's your 2 minutes from West Coast. Henny, give it to him.
All right, I'm gonna come in with analytical stuff.
Analytical.
So DaRon Bland been playing damn good football, man. So to be called in, filling in for Jordan Lewis in that slot, he played admirably. He really tied for second most interceptions in football. Like people just talk about 5, and you don't put it into context. You really want to see how impressive it is. Like that 5 is tied for like the second most interceptions in all of football.
God damn!
Like people ain't having Trayvon Diggs years usually, man. Like double-digit interceptions don't usually happen. 5 interceptions is a ton of interceptions. And then he been holding up pretty damn good. He been targeted 65 times, only allowed 48 receptions. He has you really take Pro Football Focus seriously. He has a 73.4 overall grade, which is great. He has a 76.8 overall grade in coverage.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that's playing high level football to be so young. And I'm piggyback off of what you said. If he was on the offense, he probably wouldn't have got the same opportunities.
Nope.
Because Tony Pollard has shown flashes for years, and he just now in a contract year is able to put up numbers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Cedric Wilson was a guy who could have been productive longer for us, but he didn't really get targets or chances his last year with Dallas. So I will also agree with that. So it is a great thing that he ended up being a defensive player. He's striving in the scheme, and I hope that he can continue to develop these next couple of years, and I hope he shows up for us in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, real quick, shout out to my boy Drew with the 500 stars. I see you, Earl, with the 145. I see you, boy. Rich, I see you, boy. See you, Nico. I see you with the 100 stars. Hey, you guys, don't forget, top star giver tonight is going home with hold on, let me grab it.
Hey, Joshua Fisher, I appreciate you for tapping in with me. Oh, yeah, Lord. 5 is a lot for anybody. Like there are some defensive backs that don't have 5 interceptions in their career.
Facts. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something that's amazing to him. If you take out Trevon Diggs' season last year of all them interceptions he got, I would almost say this 5 interceptions is probably one of the best interceptions from a cornerback standpoint in a very long time in Dallas. It's just that we had a guy last year that had what? Freaking 11.
11, yeah. Right. He had a record-setting amount of
like Byron Jones never had 5 interceptions for the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't think Byron Jones had 5 interceptions in his career. Like I'm being honest, he might have 5 or 6 now, but Byron Jones did not have a lot of interceptions at all. And this was a guy that played safety too, so he wasn't even getting his hands on like errant throws. So it's really impressive because a lot of the interceptions that Byron Jones only had 4 interceptions in his career. So a lot of the interceptions that Bland is getting his hand on, he's running the route with the receiver. He's taking the ball out of their hands.
Yep.
It's not a bunch of overthrows or anything. He's at the right place. He's with the receiver in their hip. And I like seeing that.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. So, yeah, hey, that was your moment. Appreciate you, my boy, for sponsoring that moment, my boy. Hey, if you want to get a question and you want something to ask, all you got to do is hit that star button over 1,000 stars, over $10. Oh, not even $10. Just anything on Super Chat, man. We ain't tripping, bro. Just hit the Super Chat, man, and I got you. You feel me? I got you. So, yo, man, we're going to talk about these playoff. We're going to jump in here and talk about this playoff picture just to start off with because literally, man, I just literally just jumped off the phone with my boy Jalen Smith, man. That ain't even no cap. That's real. Like, Henny heard the whole conversation.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this
I don't mean to cut you off real quick. I'm just going to answer this. This is not orange juice, Joshua. This is actually that Simply Peach. It hit, put it over some ice. It's fine. But I ain't going to even cut you off no more. I just have to answer my kinfolk question real quick.
All right. So, so this is the playoff picture, man. And I'm talking to my boy, right? And he said something that stood out to me. Right? And I had to really go look at this after I saw this. He's like, yeah, man, we're going to beat Minnesota, and we're going to go to Philadelphia, and we're going to beat them, and we're going to see y'all in the NFC Championship game, right? So then I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I'm all for that, right? So then I got off the phone with him, and then what's up with you, Auntie Charlene? I see you.
Hey, Miss Charlene, appreciate you for tapping in with us.
Yeah, so then I get on the phone with Henny. I'm like, bro, how is that even possible? For I thought if we win, we automatically get Philadelphia. And then my boy Henny gonna break it down, man, because not only is he gonna break it down, but he's also gonna tell you guys who you guys should be rooting for this week. Why? Because there's actually a chance that the Dallas Cowboys could get a home playoff game. So let's talk about it real quick, and then we're gonna jump into Tampa Bay.
All right, so pretty much to break it down for you, it's not automatically whoever wins is going to go. Exactly, Jeffrey. The lowest possible seed is going to play the 1 seed. So, if it comes down to 49ers winning, us winning, and then the Giants winning, the Giants will be the one going to Philadelphia because they're the lowest seed left.
So real quick. So if you are a Cowboy fan that wants to see the Dallas Cowboys play at home this year in the playoffs, what are the 3 teams that you're rooting for this week outside of your own team? Well, I mean, what are the 3 teams that you want to win this week?
Well, you'll need for sure you need us to win so we can advance. You'll need the Giants to win and beat Minnesota.
Appreciate you, Rose.
And then you need the biggest upset of them all. You need the Seattle Seahawks to beat the 49ers.
I don't really think that would be the biggest upset. I think the Eagles losing in the first round would be the biggest upset because they're the 1 seed.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. But because the Eagles go automatically advance anyway. They're gonna get a bye. They're gonna advance, whatever. So but the 2 seeds, a team that was playing for the 1 seed all the way up to the very last game of the season, to lose to a 7 seed, that would be crazy still. But we would actually get a home playoff game if all those things happen, because lowest seed plays highest seed. Well, that would be the 5 seed left, the 6 seed left, and the 7 seed left, and only the 1 seed left.
Talk to him.
So Seattle, in that situation, Seattle wins, they would go to Philly as the lowest seed. However, if Dallas, is able to advance in that situation, and the Giants win, then the Giants will actually come to us. So we will have a home playoff game against the Giants, who we already beat at home this year. If we were able to get all these things fall in our favor. Now, of course.
So this week you want Seattle to win, you want New York to win, and you want the Cowboys to win. Obvious. Those are your 3 teams. Those are the 3 teams.
And that's my ticket.
And that's my ticket too. I'm gonna keep it real. That's my ticket. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if all 3 of those teams win, then what happened is the Cowboys would actually get Seattle would go to Philadelphia, and the Dallas Cowboys would play the New York Giants in Dallas.
Yep, and that'd be a lovely thing. And listen, if they get upset again, if we beat the Giants, and
shout out
Seattle,
Drew.
And Seattle go on this mythical run, and they beat the Eagles, we'll get another home playoff game.
Okay. All right, we're going to answer all playoff implication questions are getting answered tonight. Drew says again, Drew's hitting that star button. He's abusing the privileges of the star button. He's hitting the star button and he's sending in the questions. All right. He says, how would we end up in San Francisco? Great question. I think this is a great question that a lot of people want to know. How do the Cowboys end up in San Francisco? Because we're at the top and they're all the way at the bottom. How does that work?
Easy. San Francisco is the 2 seed. The only thing that actually has to happen, for us to end up in San Francisco is for the Giants to beat the Vikings, for San Francisco to win their game, and for us to win their game. So under that situation, the Giants would be the lowest seed left, so they would end up going to Philly, and we would be the 2nd lowest seed, so we would end up going to San Francisco.
And to be honest with you, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way $1, Chuck. That is actually the scenario I realistically think is gonna happen. Like, everybody's been like, that's the scenario I really think is gonna happen. Like, I think it's a long shot to think that the Seattle can beat San Francisco, but if anybody can beat them, you got to think like this. That's a division game.
Exactly.
Like anything can happen in the division game.
Anything can happen in the division game.
Anything can happen.
You seen it last week. We seen it this week. We lost to the damn Washington no names that we've beaten 25,000 times.
So yeah, so that is. I mean, but here either there, 49ers pull it off. We win our game. We would actually go to Philadelphia. Now, if the Giants beat Minnesota, they would go to Philly because the Giants are the sixth. I mean, the Giants are the 6th seed. So the Philadelphia is always going to play the highest seed. So the lowest seed. I'm sorry, they're always going to play the lowest seed. Which is, I always say the highest seed because I be thinking the highest number. You guys see those numbers beside those players, those teams right there?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one of those teams win, the highest number out of all those teams will go to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So if the 7 seed wins their game, then they go to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So whichever those team, you see the Cowboys are the 5, Tampa Bay is the 4, the 6, then Minnesota's 3, then the Seahawks are 7, and then San Francisco's 2. You know what I'm saying? So the way it's gonna work. So if you guys going into this playoff weekend, you didn't know this. You guys are learning this right now. And if you're learning something right now, if you never really understood this, hey, you ain't got to say thank you. All you got to do is share the content right now or hit them star button. All right, listen to me. We have 60 stars in here, and we have 60 shares right now. And we have over 240 people watching on Facebook. Can everybody give me can commit to 1 share? If you think the Cowboys are going to win this week, I want you to share this content 1 time. Let's go. Let's see who believes it. We sitting at 60 right now. I want to see how many people. He says I'm going to. He says y'all begging more than Keith Swift. You goddamn right we is. Why would we not be? You mean, bruh?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. I saw a little baby begging you to buy his album just 2 weeks ago. And he a millionaire. Hell you mean? And he's a millionaire. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's finish talking about these scenarios. Let's finish talking about these scenarios, man. Go ahead, Henry. Do you have anything else you wanted to add on that?
Nah, but I'm gonna say this first and foremost. None of what anybody else does matters, and we do not handle business. So, we need to make sure that the Dallas Cowboys come out here are prepared and, beat a team that we actually should beat. Because I understand they're the higher seed, but we are the 12-win team. They got into the playoffs with a losing record. We are the team that has all these multiple wins against double-digit win teams. We're ones with all these wins against winning teams. We're the team that actually has proven more this year. I know that people are down on us because of our last performance, but it's a 17-game season and you won 12 of them damn games.
Mm-hmm.
You won 12 of those games. You beat the 1 seed. You already beat the 1 seed. You beat the 6th seed. You beat the 3rd seed. Hell, the only matter of fact, you look over here.
Let's just go through these playoffs.
Look at the AFC. We beat the 3rd seed on the AFC side. So you are a great team. You've beaten what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams is in the playoffs right now.
And think about this, bro. Your schedule was not no easy schedule because you played the 4th seed, you played the 3 seed on the AFC side, then on the goddamn NFC side, you played the 1 seed twice.
6 seeds twice.
You played the 6 seed twice.
You played the 4 seed.
You played the 4 seed, and you played the 3 seed.
You won 12 games while playing the first place schedule.
12 games. Think about this. You played 17 games this season, right? And out of 17 games, 8 of those teams are in the playoffs right now.
And there were multiple of them that could have made the playoffs. So listen, we beat Tennessee.
Detroit got put out because of somebody else. This
Detroit got put out because of
bro.
tiebreakers. Matter of fact, because Detroit won, you now have, I forget, but we have so many wins over winning teams. It's pathetic. Because we beat the Bengals. We beat Philadelphia. We beat the Giants. We beat Detroit. Who else we beat? We done beat so many teams with winning records this season. It's crazy. So all these narratives that were about Cowboys not beating anybody, you can throw that out the window.
Yep,
you can throw it out the window because they showed and proved. Matter of fact, the narrative around Dak Prescott not being able to beat winning teams, like he has like a 4-1 record against winning teams this season. So like all these narratives, we'll fight demons, we're breaking curses, we're doing all the things we're supposed to do at the right time.
Facts. Yes, sir. All right, so man, let's go ahead and switch gears for a little bit. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Let's go ahead and talk about this opponent we about to play, man. And I got this. What game is this? This is the Carolina game. Actually, I want to put up. Which game did you say you wanted to watch? Which one was it?
I actually wanted to watch the game where Carolina beat them.
Which week was that? You supposed to give me the week.
You are right. Let me go in here and look.
While we get that pulled up, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that's in the comments. Let me go through this real quick. Rich, hey, if you got questions about playoff seeding, now's the time to ask. If you got questions about playoff seeding, now is the time to ask. Why does the Cowboys have to travel when they are a higher seed? Where are you talking about? We're not the higher seed. Mm-hmm. That's just a higher number. Technically, we are the lower seed because we're the 5th. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The high seeds are 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said. It even kind of messed me up because I kept saying higher seed, but it's really the higher number on the paper. Cowboys are the 5th seed. Yeah. What? Okay. Dallas going. Oh, no. If we beat TB, we will beat the Eagles. They play 49ers a seed. If we beat TB, we'll probably honestly go to San Francisco. Real talk.
Yeah, you're talking about the odds.
The odds. If you're talking about the odds,
the odds say we're going to end up in San Francisco
mm-hmm.
because I don't think the Vikings.
God, I would love that, bro. It's right up the street. I'm driving them out. Boop.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that the 49ers. I'm going to lose to Seattle. They handled them pretty much handedly the last 2 times they played this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let's let it run.
What week was it? What week was it?
I can't find it.
I pulled it up. You're supposed to give me the week like 3 times now.
Because hey, I keep finding the day. I don't know what week this shit is.
Monday at 8:15. Did we get our game time yet? 8:15. Yeah. Who is your upset peak for this week? AFC, NC. I mean San Francisco. I mean I ain't even gonna say that's my upset pick, but that's who I'm hoping gets upset. If that's the question y'all asking. That's who I hope gets upset because it benefits us the most. You know what I'm saying? It benefits, like, why not have Frisco get taken out? You ain't even got to play them. Y'all beat them early in the season. These are not the same teams. That's not true because we just beat Philly within last month. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota, we beat them within 6 weeks ago. That's pretty much the same team. Cincinnati, that's the beginning of the season. It don't matter about them because you ain't going to have to play Cincinnati unless you're in the Super Bowl. But everybody on the NFC side, yeah, that's not true. That's not true. You get that week?
Yeah, I think I'm counting this shit. 1, 2, 3.
My boy 4, says, 5. David says, I don't see the Giants winning versus the Vikings.
I think it's week 7.
Okay, I got you.
Matter of fact, why don't you? It was a 3-point game the last time they played. Like, it's not like the Vikings went out there. Vikings have not performed well. Like, they have a negative point differential
right
like
now.
They play like either they play everybody tight or they get blown out. They got blown out by us. They got blown out by the Packers. They got blown out by the Eagles. So like either they are going to be in the game or they're going to be getting their heads beaten in. Right. So like if a playoff game is that close, you know what I'm saying? Like the Giants have a good enough shot to win that game because the Giants typically don't get blown out themselves. Like they had one bad outing all year. That was the Philadelphia game.
Mm. All right, you wanted that Carolina Panthers game, right?
Yeah, Carolina against Tampa.
All right, I got you.
Carolina.
There we go. Let's get it. All right, so, man, this is the Carolina versus Tampa Bay game. It's the all 22 angles. You guys always ask me what it is. Here it is. We're going to watch a couple of this while we also talk about these Carolina not while we talk about this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. You know what I'm saying? So, Henny, man, shoot, right out the gate, man. What are your thoughts on this? Let's start off with offense. Let's start off with offense. Obviously being led by number 12, Tom Brady. A guy who, honestly, it's crazy because Tom Brady has literally turned himself into like an average quarterback, and he still gets to ride off the premises of just being like a GOAT. But he's 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 4,694 yards. You know what I'm saying? For most aspects, If Dak Prescott had a season of 25 touchdowns, 9, y'all would be calling him average like a mug. But since it's Tom Brady, you obviously get a pass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the cool thing about the game is this Tampa Bay offense. One would think, okay, it's probably because they're running the ball, bro. They're not even good at running the ball, bro. This is the worst. This is the worst team in football in running the ball.
Mm-hmm. Their best. Crazy thing about it, their best rushing game of the season was against us, Week 1. That's before we had Hankins. That's before we made some of these other adjustments on our defense. But their best rushing game of the season was against us Week 1, and then they fell off the cliff. Hey, Darren Sutton, appreciate you tapping in with us. So this is a team that we actually match up very well against. Their strength is passing the ball, but they have a ton of yardage. They're 5th in passing yards, but they're one of the worst teams to actually scoring points. So they're getting yardage, but they're not punching the ball into the end zone
at all.
Remember, they only scored 19 against us in a game that they controlled from start to finish. With the turnovers, with the 3 and out, with everything that we did, they only scored 19 points, and that's really close to their season average. They're only averaging 18.4 points per game, which is 25th in the NFL right now. So they're not a great team. I ain't gonna say they're not a great team. They're not. They have good personnel at certain places, but they have not put it together at any point this season. At least not for a long stretch of time.
Yeah, and they benched. They actually benched Fournette. You know what I'm saying?
He has some public issues.
They benched him. So, he hasn't even been their primary back. I mean, this is not the same team. You know what I'm saying? There's been some moments in this season where Tom Brady obviously had some Tom Brady moments. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this music down real quick. That he's had some Tom Brady moments. But for the most part, man, this is an average football team, man. This is a below average football team. You know what I'm saying? A below average football team. What's really keeping them in most of their games is they're limiting they can stop the run. Like I will tell you guys, every team that does something bad, they always do something really, really good. And their really, really good thing is, bro, they stop the run. So I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. You know what I'm saying? This is a game where, we might not be able to bust off no 120, 130 yards. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna disagree with that because that's exactly what they give up a game.
Okay, well, go ahead. Let me talk to me then.
Because this ain't.
Tell me on. Do you think we're gonna be able to run the ball this week? Let me know, Henny.
Easily. Because listen, we were able to run the ball Week 1. We just chose not to. We got away from running the ball. But we were getting yardage. They are giving up 120 yards per game right now on the ground. They are the 15th ranked run defense. This ain't the same team that had Sue. This is a team that has VV in out of the lineup due to injury. This is a team that has several injuries themselves. This is a team we don't want to go in and throw the ball against. This is a top 10 passing defense.
But I can almost guarantee you. Why do I have the feeling that they're gonna want to throw the ball 40 times though?
It's Kellen Moore, but you always have that fear of Kellen Moore. I wake up every day with the fear of Kellen Moore losing his damn mind and throwing the ball 40 times, even though. There's only 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the history of the NFL that actually has winning records when they throw the ball 40 plus times. Not even there. Matter of fact, people be trying to tell me that Dak Prescott is not the guy because he has a losing record when he throws the ball 40 times. But Aaron Rodgers is 15, 29, and 1 when he throws the ball 40 times or more.
Damn, say that one more. Put that in it, bro. When you be saying these numbers, can you please pause? You just be saying these crazy ass numbers, bro, and just be like, what? I wasn't going to notice that. Say that one more time.
Aaron Rodgers is 15, 29, and 1.
Put that in the comment box.
Where he throws the ball 40 times or more.
Put that in the comment box.
The 2 quarterbacks I know for a fact have a win percentage of 50% or higher when they throw the ball 40 times or more are Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. But Drew Brees did not have a winning record passing the ball 40 times. Aaron Rodgers does not have a winning record passing the ball 40 times. Big Ben does not have a winning record passing the ball 40 times. So, this stuff is narrative the media run around with. You can Google these damn numbers. And, that's the issue. We too many times we let ESPN give us the stats when the stats are public knowledge.
Say that Google again.
Yeah, we too many times we let other people form their narratives. You got to think about it. There are a bunch of people that do not like the Dallas Cowboys. So, why would you? And they have platforms. So, why would you then go to their platform and try and get meaningful information from them about the Dallas Cowboys. Like just like people talk about Dak Prescott record against winning teams. Like motherfucker, everybody has a losing record against winning teams.
Facts.
Like that's sort of the point of being a winning team. Like we don't lose a lot. We beat the brakes off everybody. We're a winning team. You don't get to 14-2 and just it's Tom Brady. I'm gonna go ahead and lose to him. No, like Tom Brady barely has. Like Tom Brady's like an anomaly. He has a higher win percentage against winning teams. But when you look at other guys, you look at guys like Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. Like there's not a lot of guys that actually have winning records. Like all these guys supposed to be GOATs do not have winning records against winning teams. All these guys that supposed to be gunslingers have losing records when they throw the ball 40 times or more. Like these are made up narratives. Like the tooth fairy is really than these narratives.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it sounds good, man. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds good. But I mean, one thing, the reason why I got this game up right here versus Carolina is because this is a game where Carolina, how many yards did they put on them, Henny?
Oh, let me pull that because they went crazy.
Carolina ran all over these dudes, man. Ran all over them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. If we ever scream run the damn ball, it has to be Monday night. If we ever scream run the damn ball, it has to be Monday night. Now, I know I'm gonna tell you this right now. I already have in my mind that when Kellen Moore, part of his game is going to be, especially on Monday night, the only game on TV, Kellen Moore is going to want to talk about. He is going to want to show his playability and what his quarterback can do too. So that's why I also made the video that said, listen to me, man. I know I'm Mr. Run the damn ball, but if we going to throw the damn ball, man, we must throw the damn ball to CeeDee Lamb.
So, yeah, bro, they ran for 173 yards against Tampa Bay. They had almost 200 yards on the ground, and they didn't even run the ball, like 30 times or anything like that. It looked 15 plus 9 plus 1 plus 2. They ran the ball 27 times and got 173 yards. So let's do the math on that. Let's see how many. They averaged 6.4 yards a carry against this Bucs team, and Dante Foreman, he's not a bad player, but I think Zeke can give us some production. We damn sure believe that Tony Pollard is a better player than Chuba Hubbard.
Facts.
And both those guys average 7 yards a carry against the Buccaneers. So if we want to run the ball, there will be opportunities to do so. They already run a 3-4 defense that is susceptible to the run when they don't have, the defensive lineman personnel to supplement it, because you're sort of small when you play that many linebackers.
Yes.
You take it off an extra lineman and put in linebacker. So you're faster. You might be able to cover a little bit better depending on the profile of the linebacker, but you will be susceptible to the run, especially especially power runs. So, Kellen Moore, like you don't even have to be, a genius. You can do what Sean McVay's been doing for years: stretch, run, play action, and you can get us out this game. Because, listen, Sean McVay, I know a lot of people, talk about Matthew Stafford, what he did as a passer, Cooper Kupp, but they set up a lot of that stuff with play action. When he had Todd Gurley, there was a reason that Todd Gurley was considered one of the best running backs in football. He was getting the attempts. They were running the offense through him, and everything. They were setting the table for what they did in the passing game. Mm-hmm. So just do what these other guys you want to be. What you want to be like. Run the ball, set up the shot plays. We can't be calling 50 curls, Kellen Moore. Like if you're going to run the ball, you got to pair it, with a downfield passing attack. You got to be trying to throw the ball 15, 20 plus yards. Because they're already going to be in the box. They're already going to be sitting on routes because you're running the damn ball. The cornerbacks are thinking run support when you're running the ball the way you're running the ball. You can't be a top 5 team in rushing attempts and then think you're going to just be running a bunch of curls. It's just not how it's going to work. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, man. I'm actually working right now on trying to get a picture up real quick. Because I want you guys to kind of take a look at this, and I want you guys. I'm gonna just ask this question to all you guys on this. I want you to look at this. This is now here. We are not here to make any excuses for Dak Prescott, but we will tell you guys the facts. And sometimes the facts are, what the facts are, what the facts are. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of accept what the facts are. So I'm going to put this up real quick, and I want you guys to look at this, and I want you guys to tell me this is the 3rd and 6 interception for Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Hey, while you're putting that up,
it's up right now.
Okay. I was going to answer this for Tate Roberts. He asks, what do you think about our run game being off the last few games? But still, I'm going to get to that in just a second. I promise I'm going to get you, Tate.
Nah, go ahead and knock him out. I just took it down.
So pretty much, that is one of the issues. But you also got to think about it. Terrence Steele is gone. But, Tyler Biadasz has not been there as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tyler Biadasz left the game. He's been injured. We've been shuffling guys around on the offensive line. It's been a challenge. Our production in the run game has dwindled. Like, the past 3 games, the past 4 games, the running backs are averaging under 4 yards an attempt. That's not really too great. You're putting your quarterback behind the sticks a lot. So, they have to be better winning on first down. So, I'm not saying stop running the ball, but you can't run up the A gap every first down. It was not working.
I wish they would keep a stat on how getting I would think what's winning on first down, 4 yards or 5.
I think 4 yards is winning on first down.
Okay, so I would like for the NFL 2 stats I would like them to keep going forward is I would like to keep a stat of how many drops that lead to interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Drops that lead to interceptions. And hold up, drops that lead to INT. And then I also want to know this one right here. What my mind just went blank. What was we talking about?
We were talking about 2 stats that you wanted the NFL to keep track of. You said drops that lead to interceptions, and then we were talking about winning, what you consider a win on first down.
Yeah. So winning on first down. So I want them to start keeping stats on how often the offense wins on first down. How often you get a 4 yards on first down.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I know we didn't win a single time on first down running the ball last game because we ran the ball 7 times on first down this last game, and we only got 10 yards combined. So you pretty much burnt a down each time that you did that.
Yep.
Because now it's second and 9, 2nd and 10. Sometimes probably was 2nd and 11. If you only have 10 yards, you probably have some negative plays in there. So you got 2 damn plays to try and get 11 yards, 10 yards, 9 yards. And that's put a little bit of pressure on your quarterback in the passing game.
Hey, real quick. Shout out my boy Landlord. He says, "What's happening? Family is up this weekend. Let's get this mother effing dub." I heard that.
Indeed. What's up, kinfolk?
Let's get a mother effing show. Hell, you mean? Go ahead.
Yeah. Just a segue real quick. Patrick McCarthy, I do agree. Tyra Smith needs to be back at left tackle. If you're gonna put anybody at right tackle, kick Tyler over there. He's young and athletic. I'm pretty sure that he can do that much. But it's over with. We need to put Tyron back where he belongs. He's a Hall of Famer at that position for a reason. So I do agree with that. But back to what we were talking about in regards to that. So that puts entirely too much strain on your quarterback in the passing game when you're not winning on first down. So something has to change. Saying either thank God we're getting Tyler Biadasz back. So we'll have one of our starters from the beginning of the season back. But we like we were saying, we have to put Tyron back over there at left tackle. Saying we're not really winning, especially when you think about what our receivers are doing. Everybody that's not named CeeDee Lamb is not really getting open. All these guys.
And we don't. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. We don't even believe that our offensive coordinator is supposed to call plays that get wide receivers open. We don't even believe that.
No rubs, no screens, no. It's just bad. It's bad. It's bad. Now I will say this: he's found a lot of ways to get CeeDee Lamb the ball, but
get him the ball, but not open.
Yeah, he does it himself. But everybody else, what I'm saying, there's no route combinations that are creating natural occurring rubs. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys just have to beat their man. And when you look at the guys we have, that's not really their game. Even when Michael Gallup is healthy, and he's not right now, he's more of a possession receiver. He's a guy that can go up and get the ball over somebody. And then you look at Noah Brown, who, you know, he's playing some of the best football of his career, but he still is a guy that's a career special teams guy. Mm-hmm. T.Y. Hilton, like he's been here for like 5 minutes, and he's 33 years old. So, you know, like there's not really much you can expect from these other guys. That's why I don't understand, you know, the willingness to move on from Amari Cooper. Like, even if you want to see CeeDee Lamb to still be the guy, you can run your offense in such a way where he can still be the guy.
Did Cleveland make the playoffs?
Yeah, no, Cleveland not make the playoffs.
Okay.
So yeah, you could have ran your offense and still did the same thing, and all these extra targets, you know, in between Noah Brown and what's left of Michael Gallup and this person, that person could be going to Amari Cooper. So, you know, you would have your three-headed monster in the passing game because you would still have CeeDee Lamb, you would have Amari Cooper, and then, you know, you would have Dalton Schultz doing the extra dirty work, you know, in the middle between the numbers. But, you know, this receiving core we have right now outside of CeeDee Lamb, they're not really helping the quarterback. And then the offensive coordinator is not helping them. So that is the issue at this point.
Okay. Hey, man, I wanted to show this video, this picture real quick. Doop, there you go. This is Dak Prescott's interception that he threw that led to 6 points in the Commanders game. I want you guys to take a look at it real quick. And as you look at it, I want you guys to think about this. The yellow line right here at the top, that is the first down mark. What is y'all thoughts on this?
Well, everybody is running a route down there at the same depth because you have three guys look like are running curls at the damn first down line against man coverage. And I don't think that's a great concept at all, especially now because, look, that's horrible. That's horrible play design because you got all these guys ain't got to go nowhere to defend their player.
None. All they got to do is defend the line, defend that imaginary line in front of them.
Now, in Kellen's defense, it's slow motion. It looked like the tight end might be open, but you know, with the pocket collapsing like that, I don't think Dak can see it. So you got to remember there was pressure on this play, and he threw the ball to where he thought the receiver would get to. So yeah, but it's still a bad play design. It's still a bad play call because you don't really want to run curls against man anyway.
Because the corners,
that is a zone.
Yeah, the corners are going to see the ball. They're going to see the ball when the corners. Why? Because corners are taught to watch hips. As soon as those wide receivers start coming out their break and they start curling around, the corner's going to stop what he's doing. They're going to come up. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to see the ball come. Bro, you want to run curls when they like off coverage. Bro, you run a curl. Man, bro, you were asking the ball to get. You were asking for them to take the ball. To be honest with you, in this concept right now, I'm gonna tell you what they would have better off been running the ball on this. To be honest with you, like if you're just gonna run everybody off, you're better off running the ball. Because look at where the DBs are. The DBs aren't even playing the receivers. Guess what they're playing? They're playing the damn line of scrimmage. They're playing because even if you catch the ball, you're going behind. The curl route is going to take you in front. It's going to take you. It's like you're going to curl at the 6, right? But you're not even going to catch the ball until like the 5. So you still got to turn around, about face, and try to get to the sticks. So even if you catch the ball and he don't intercept it, all he has to do is do what? Make a good tackle.
Yep.
And you're going to be short. And it's gonna be 4th and 1. Yeah, like, bruh. And then the worst thing about the whole play is every single person is at the same level, doing the exact same thing, bruh. Like, this is like I'm gonna keep it real. This is like a goal line play.
Right.
This is something
even in the goal line,
like this. Even in the goal line, you wouldn't be this far back. But I'm like, bro, this is something you would run on a goal line. What's your thoughts, Annie?
They should take out the playbook. I'm not even finna.
I mean, it's a good play. It's a good play, but it's like you want to have. I mean, Schultz is since you're tight end. Schultz is obviously you're not going to go deep with your tight end, so Schultz will be your under guy. I would have liked to see maybe CeeDee Lamb right there in the middle, right there in between Schultz and I think that's Gallup on the outside. I would have liked to see CeeDee Lamb clear out, just run because why? Because just by doing that, he's automatically going to take his man out of the picture. Michael Gallup is curling toward the outside of he's curling toward the outside to the outside hash. So his man who is in man coverage is going to have to do what? He's going to have to go to the outside hash with him. So if Schultz can catch the ball right here, if CeeDee Lamb is not there, if he can catch the ball right there, he literally has one guy to beat, and then he has the safety, and then he has CeeDee Lamb's man. Like, that's just one simple thing I would have did differently on this play. That probably just because, I mean, think about this. By keeping CeeDee Lamb there, you keep his man there. You guys get what I mean? By keeping CeeDee Lamb there, you keep his man there. Why? Because just like HTM Sports just said, they're in man coverage. What are your last thoughts? I mean, and then I'm going to keep it real. Dak Prescott throws the interception on this.
And it was a bad read. Bad throw. Ball placement should have been better.
And it was good defense, bro. It was good defense.
Yep, because he already damn near got an interception the last play and jumped the route. So he just did it again. You went back and tested him again like fat meat wasn't greasy. But it is. All right. And look, we're going to have to do better. The little drop passes, they happen. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? But we dropped some easy passes this game too. Like the T.Y. Hilton play over the middle for the first down, straight up drop. There were some errant throws, there were drops, there were protection issues. We played one of our worst games in years on all fronts, because even the special team was bad. So, like, we made mistakes, but hopefully this is a game that we can just flush, treat as an anomaly, and get back to the kind of football we normally play.
Hey, my boy has a good point. He said if somebody could have run like a hitch and go, that would have been cool too.
We definitely should have. Yeah, a hitch and go would have been perfect. Because they were squatting on the routes all night. A deep shot would have tore them up.
A hitch and go is going to be wide and open. As much film as we put on as much as we like to run the hitch. If we throw a hitch and go in there on a wrinkle, like on a Turpin, oh my God, he's gonna slip right past the dude. All he's gonna do is catch the ball.
Yeah, and I don't know. He got to show me. So he gonna have to show me he can catch the ball. He up here muffing punts.
Hey, I know a lot of people want to talk about that too, man. What is what's our thoughts on Kevontae Turpin and the Pups? Because I mean, I did a whole maybe 20-minute segment a couple weeks ago, and I was when he muffed the first one. And I told you guys then, I said, man, he almost muffed 2 in that game. You know what I'm saying? He caught it, but I said, but right now, I think in Kevontae Turpin's mind right now, he's so bent on trying to make a play that his legs are not up under his hands. You know what I'm saying? And what he got to understand as a punt returner, special teamers, bro, your first job is to secure the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's your first thing. You got to secure the ball. After you secure the ball, then you can do what you want to do. He's doing it. He's trying to. And I get it. Listen to me. You're confident in yourself, but listen to me. Even Dion, not even Dion. Dion gonna catch the ball the way it's supposed to. There's one way to catch a punt, period. Like a Brad basket with your eyes to the sky. If anybody is teaching your son how to catch a punt other than that, you need to do one or two things. Fire that coach or get better insurance.
It'll get taken out.
Because he is going to get taken out.
I'm going to say this too. If he muffs one more punt, and they actually get the ball, like Turpin might need to be the first Pro Bowler to get cut in the same season.
Well, you can't cut. I mean,
not right now, but like if he can't listen, you brought him in to be a special team ace because you ain't put him on offense. If he can't even give you anything in special team, he has no.
I mean, this my thing. This is my thing with Turpin. Cowboys need to get his hands on the ball before. Like, if you're trying to treat his punt returns as a weapon, then you need to treat him like a receiver. You know what I'm saying? Before I would throw a deep ball to a receiver, I would at least throw a little slant to him to get him warmed up. Unless I see something on film where it's like, yo, right out the gate, we need to take the shot. Then we're going to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? But before the game, we're going to be throwing a lot of passes at his hand, so it almost game speed, so that when we take that shot right out the gate, he's ready. You know what I'm saying? I think with Kevontae Turpin, you need to get him, maybe in the first offensive series, you get him a jet sweep. You know what I'm saying? And the reason you get him a jet sweep, not only to get him acclimated with the offense, but you also do that to get him acclimated with the punts. Why? Because you want to use him as a weapon. We don't have Kevontae Turpin on our team just to catch the ball. If that was the case, we would. Because guess what? CeeDee Lamb is a better catcher of the football than Kevontae Turpin. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If it's in a deadly situation where it's like we got to really catch this ball and we have no choice but to catch this ball, then guess what? Just like we used to do when we had Cole Beasley, we need to switch it out and put CeeDee Lamb back out there. I'm just keeping it real. And if you're a real Cowboy fan, you remember that. We used to have all types of guys returning punts. But when it was like we up by 3 and they got to punt the ball and they trying to get the ball back, oh yeah, guess who went out there? Cole Beasley, and all he did was this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, that's an asset of this team. You feel me? Also in this game, something else that we got to cut down, it's the little things, man. I think I'm going to make a video about the little things that has to fix. I think that's one. Turpin has to feel the punts well. KJ, no stupid penalties, man. No stupid penalties. Special teams. No Sam Williams, no unsportsmanlike. We might get one. I might be okay with one on time.
Yeah, I rough him.
I'll rough him once. I'm gonna rough him once. I'm gonna hit Tom at least once.
I'm hit him. Boom, retire.
Yeah, at least in the first for 1 or 2 series, I'm getting an unsportsmanlike conduct on him. I'm here. We here.
Well, just depending.
We here.
Not on third down.
Not on third down. First down. We here. We here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it's gonna be. My boy Neil is saying we do. What are we thoughts on starting Xavier Rhodes?
Got to, because nobody else has showed you enough to be confident with them out there for an extended period of time against Tom Brady and Mike Evans, or even Julio, even what's left of Julio Jones. Like Nation Wright. He was listen, I like him, but he got towed up by a guy who was a rocket scientist. Like, he ain't really a football player full time. So, like, he gave up 105 yards on 10 targets, allowed 7 catches, in that Tennessee game. That was not great. I know he got the interception, but that was not great. Then you look at the Mullen boy, penalties, got beat deep, the type of stuff we can't have. We were not giving up the big play like that earlier in the season. We're gonna have to get back to that. And I know right now Xavier Rhodes is not the same player that he used to be. He's not an all-pro. He's older, this and that. He still has veteran experience. He has playoff experience, and he is not scared at the moment.
Facts.
Those are things that actually matter when the lights are bright. He's gonna show up. He's gonna get the other guys ready to play. He'll be a elder statesman in the building that they can talk to. There's not an offensive set he hasn't seen. So, it's just like having another coach on the field. Like, this is a guy that actually can contribute. He still got some game left in him. So I think we have no choice but to see what Rose can give us. Because look, who else is it going to be? Nation Wright has no playoff experience. Trayvon Mullen, when he was on the field, he did not play good. Kelvin Joseph, when he was on the field, he did not play good. So you need Xavier Rhodes. You have to sink or swim with him at this point.
Yeah, man. And the cool thing about it is, just like with T.Y. Hilton, I'm not asking for a whole season worth of work. I'm asking for freaking 4 games, bro. 4 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then in those games, I only need 1 or 2 plays.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, and this is the moment. These are the type where veteran savvy can actually work out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that these young cornerbacks don't have. They don't have that veteran savviness where they're able to easily identify routes and things like that. Like, there's just some basic concept things that, and then think about this. It's like, I tell you guys, what do we believe here at West Coast Cowboy HTM Sport? Anything better than what you have is what? Is a win. Hell, you mean, boy?
Real talk.
Anything. If I got $7 and you give me $8, I'm winning. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? And I know this. Xavier Woods is better than what we have, so that's a win. Go ahead, Henny.
Yeah, no, just to piggyback on what you're saying, like the other corners have performed at a D. You know, we're giving a grading scale. The other three corners together have performed at a D. If he can come in and be a C, that's fine.
That's a major upgrade, because think about this, because you have an A+ on the other side.
You have an A+ on the other side, and you have a A to a B at the slot.
And think about this. Most people would have said that Anthony Brown was a C at best.
Yep, they were very critical at baby.
So think about this. So we're saying right now, you have a guy that could probably come in and be just as good as Anthony Brown. That is a major upgrade for the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. And you never know. Anthony Brown contract is up after this year. So, Rose, show me something.
How old is he?
Xavier? I don't know. Probably 30.
Cowboys will do it. They don't care, especially if you ball. Well, hey, man, it's your boy West Coast. We've been on here for an hour, man. Hey, Henny, man, let them know where you're going live again. Let them know when your next article dropping.
Oh, man, I'll probably have an article finished tonight, man. You know, we're going to be talking about the playoff scenarios, what we need to do to beat the Bucs. Some of the same stuff we touched on this broadcast. And hell, I'll be going live again tomorrow, man.
Also, and that article is going to detail how the Cowboys can get a home playoff game. That's going to be
so if you missed it earlier on, I'm going to have it written out for you so you can have it.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to go viral because people are going to be like, wait, what do you mean the Cowboys can get a home playoff game? Yes, it's a possibility. We're going to need some help, but hey, man, it is what it is. And think about this. Think about this, fellas. Think about this, ladies. Since we played last, guess what? All the games that we're talking about, they play before us.
So we'll know.
So we'll actually know. So there's a situation, like, say if all these scenarios work, you could actually go into Tampa Bay with the thought of, if we win this game, not only do we win the game, but you go home to the playoffs to play whoever. You'll know Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. I'm ready, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You guys already know what it is. I'll see y'all in the morning, 10 a.m. Never look down.